Pedagogies and Modification for Humanities and Social Science, EDF5033 AT1. Inquiry-based pedagogy, inquiry approach of teaching and learning. The first step of inquiry teaching is planning. What do I know about each student's prior knowledge, goals and aspirations, and learning strengths and needs? What is important and worth spending time on? What concepts, big ideas, and academic vocabulary need to be introduced or reinforced? What context might help my students discover and explore these big ideas? While delivering my lessons, I'll have to think about the following questions. How can I teach my next lesson most effectively? What learning tasks and approaches are most likely to help my students to progress? What formative assessment methods can I use to monitor student progress and understanding? For example, quizzes, short answer questions, source interpretation, or wet lists. Adapting and modifying the lessons by considering the following questions. Do I engage students with the concepts or the material effectively? Do I maintain dialogue with students and encourage dialogue between students throughout the learning process? Do I recognize and accommodate the diverse learning needs of all my students? How can I involve families and community in my teaching? Reflection after the lessons by considering the following questions. What happened as a result of the teaching? Did my students achieve the specified outcomes? What are the implications for future teaching? Application for the next lessons. What are the next steps for my students' learning? What concepts or big ideas need to be reinforced or introduced next? What different contexts might my students need to discover and explore these big ideas? How can I use students' feedback to improve or modify planning, delivery, and outcomes for future learning? While there are a lot of inquiry models, such as the 7 phase of inquiry and the E5 instructional model, they all share a similar framework by the Gilbert's 3 stages. Establishing what we want to find out, finding out the answers or information, deciding what to do with data. Inclusive teaching is to create an inclusive learning environment for students with diverse learning needs, also catering student cohort of mixed abilities. In this case, the activity should be targeting to include students with special needs, 3 boys with ADD/ADHD, EAL students with refugee background, and high academic potential students.